70% of women who cheat are never caught, in case you were unaware. Yes, exactly. The truth is that you can be being duped right now without even realizing it while you're sitting there feeling safe in your relationship. Unbelievable, isn't it? However, don't freak out just yet, because today, no one else will tell you the secrets concerning female infidelity. But I will. Greetings, cherished followers, your favorite behavioral coach, Sophia Monroe here. Today, we're going to cover a subject that will undoubtedly keep you hooked to the screen until the very end. Prepare yourself, because what you learn over the next few minutes may fundamentally alter your perspective on your relationship. Have you ever questioned whether she is being faithful? Whether the lady you love is being unfaithful, or whether she is deceiving you? You're not alone, though, since I'm going to list the telltale indications that every unfaithful woman leaves behind today. Use this information carefully, though, as what I'm going to provide is based on years of observation and experience. I want you to stop, think, and breathe before we get started. You may find what I'm going to tell you difficult to hear, but it's important that you understand. Are you ready? Come on. The first thing you must realize is that men and women act entirely differently when it comes to infidelity. Women, oh women, are masters of disguise, whereas males are typically more overt in their behavior. Even when leading two lives, they are able to keep up the air of normalcy. However, there are always hints in a game of hide and seek, and we're going to find them today. The first indication is a shift in aroma. Yes, you heard correctly. In this investigation, your sense of smell may prove to be your greatest ally. A woman's natural fragrance frequently changes subtly yet noticeably while she is cheating. There are a few possible causes for this, including hormonal changes brought on by the stress of the situation, residual remnants of someone else's aroma after a meeting, or a new perfume she's wearing to impress someone else. Allow me to tell you a true story. John, one of my clients, observed that his wife started coming home with a new scent all of a sudden. It wasn't perfume, rather, it was a more delicate scent that he was unable to identify. He found out she was having an affair with a coworker after a few weeks of research. The smell? If John hadn't been paying closely, he would have missed the detail. It was the detergent her lover used on his clothes. So, keep an eye out if you notice that she doesn't smell as good as she used to. There's more, though, and the following clue is even more telling. The second indication is that her schedule has changed. All of a sudden, your years-old routine starts to change. She either starts leaving work earlier or arrives home later. There is an increase in last-minute meetings and previously unplanned dinners with pals. Consider this. Something has changed if she has been coming home at 6 p.m. every day for years, and now she is arriving at 8 p.m. And no, a heavier workload isn't necessarily the culprit. Keep in mind that a cheating lady must make time for the other person, and she frequently does this by taking time away from the hours she would otherwise spend with you. It's important to pay more attention if you observe a big shift in her schedule, particularly if it's followed by evasive or conflicting justifications. Show genuine interest in her day by asking questions. You can learn a lot from her answers, or lack thereof. It may seem contradictory, but believe me when I say that this is one of the most telling indicators of adultery. The third indication is a rise in affection. Unexpected, isn't it? The majority of people believe that a cheating woman would grow aloof and chilly, yet this is frequently not the case. A lady who cheats frequently shows her partner more tenderness and attention. This occurs for two primary reasons. First, she overcompensates for her acts out of guilt. Second, it serves as a means of keeping you safe and ignorant of the true situation. Imagine this. All of a sudden, she's making your favorite foods more frequently, showing you more attention in bed, or giving you modest presents out of the blue. It sounds fantastic, doesn't it? However, this behavior could be a warning sign if it appears suddenly and is combined with other indicators we've covered here. Keep an eye out if she is showing you more love than ever without any apparent explanation. Keep in mind that too much sweetness may be concealing something harsh. So far, are you following along? Because we're about to discuss something that many guys ignore, yet it's a typical indicator of infidelity. The fourth sign is a change in appearance. Take careful note of this. It can be a red flag if your woman starts making a lot more effort to look nice all of a sudden. Naturally, taking care of oneself is vital and beneficial, whether that means changing one's diet, going to the gym more frequently, updating one's clothing drastically, or getting a new hairstyle. However, if these modifications coincide with other indicators we've been talking about, it could indicate she's attempting to win over someone else. Consider whether she is making these adjustments for you or a stranger. We have finally reached the most subtle, yet possibly most significant, sign of all. The fifth sign is a lack of tranquility. Many men are aware of this sign, yet they frequently overlook it. Intuition that something is amiss, that nagging feeling in the pit of your stomach. Don't dismiss your feelings if you feel that your relationship has lost its tranquility, or if there is ongoing tension in the air, despite the absence of any significant events. Something is being conveyed to you by your intuition. It seems as though the cosmos is urging you to wake up. There's something wrong here. I'm referring to the profound feeling that something has changed, even if you're not entirely sure what it is. I'm not talking about paranoia or baseless jealousy. However, keep in mind that none of these indicators alone provide definite evidence of cheating. A red flag should be raised by the combination of these symptoms as well as general behavioral abnormalities. Let's now discuss something that many people overlook, but that has emerged as a major motivator for cheating in the modern world: the virtual environment. Apps for messaging and social networking have opened up new avenues for adultery. You already know what it could indicate if your girlfriend is often on her phone, becomes anxious when you approach her while she's online, or has changed the passwords on previously open apps. Consider this. In the past, cheating necessitated in-person interactions and opportunity. These days, all you need is an internet connection and a smartphone. While you're sitting on the couch watching TV together, cheating can be taking place right in front of your eyes. However, why does this occur? What makes women cheat? The causes are numerous and intricate, including relationship dissatisfaction, the excitement of trying something new, low self-esteem, or even seeking retribution for a previous betrayal. However, there is no denying that cheating always leaves a mark. The harsh reality is that infidelity frequently has little to do with you. It's not because you're not excellent enough in bed, successful enough, or gorgeous enough. It frequently has to do with something she lacks, an unfulfilled need, or an emotional gap that she is unsure of how to properly fill. However, how about you? Have you ever experienced betrayal before? How did you respond to it? Leave a comment with your tale. It might help other men who are experiencing the same issue. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and give a like if this content was useful to you. You won't want to miss any of the next incredibly valuable information, I assure you. Every like and subscription encourages me to continue sharing content that has the power to transform your relationships and life. Additional videos that relate to this subject can be found on the last screen. Don't pass this up. Watch them.